The movie opens in the scorching deserts of Iran. Armed soldiers watch two workers who look ordinary as they tinker with cables buried in the sand under their rough clothes. Tom Harris and Oliver Alterman are actually covert CIA agents on a precise, dangerous mission. Tom installs a surveillance device that lets the CIA access secret information passing through a nearby Iranian nuclear facility. As he comes up from the sand, a suspicious soldier demands an explanation and tightens his grip on his rifle. Oliver, who speaks Farsi fluently, quickly makes up a believable story. They were hired by the Ayatollah to improve the area's internet and communications. Tension fills the air while Tom reaches into his pocket. The soldiers flinch, expecting the worst. But Tom smiles slyly and pulls out his phone, showing a live football match on the screen to prove the internet works much better now. The soldiers, hooked by the game, forget their doubts and cheer. For the moment, Tom and Oliver's risky move works. Dust kicks up as their van speeds away, and a CIA drone watches from high above. Once Tom texts their contact that the field is clear, they start hacking the system's mainframe. In 12 hours, they plan to trigger a nuclear chain reaction inside the Iranian facility. Meanwhile, in Oman, journalist Luna Kouai reports on the nuclear tensions between Iran and the Western powers. She stops filming when she gets a text from her Pentagon informant, James. The message contains an encrypted file with photos of CIA operations in the Middle East, including Tom's mission. Luna immediately calls her editor at a European news agency to share the scoop. Iranian special agents intercept the call. They are determined to get the truth from her before the story spreads worldwide. Somewhere else in the Middle East, a Taliban group led by a man named Rasul holds a secret meeting with an officer from Pakistan's Inner Services Intelligence, or SA, named Khalil Nasir. It seems the ISI has been helping the Taliban take control in parts of Afghanistan. Khalil warns Rasul to stop behaving so brutally, stop kidnapping women and teachers, and stop taking selfies with people they kill. After the meeting, Khalil calls his boss, Siraj, who tells him about an explosion at the nuclear facility in Iran. Back with Tom, he reaches a safe house and goes up to the rooftop to call his wife. He tells her about his flight back to London the next day. She hopes he finally comes home for real this time, especially because their daughter has a high school graduation coming up. Tom's job has strained the family. His wife reminds him to sign their divorce papers when he returns. Even so, Tom feels he can't take any other work. From a distance, he watches as the underground nuclear facility detonates remotely, triggered by the CIA. At CIA headquarters, the team celebrates their successful mission. Later, the leader of the Iranian intelligence agency finds wreckage from a helicopter. One of his agents, Farad Asadi, tells him about the information Luna received. The leader orders Farad to retrieve that information from Luna as soon as possible. In Herat, Afghanistan, an older man named Mohammed Mo arrives at the international airport. When the immigration officer asks why he is visiting, Mo says he works for the Red Crescent organization. After he gets permission to enter, he goes straight to a waiting car. Mo contacts Roman Chalmers, who hired him to be a translator for a CIA mission in Herat. Roman promises Mo that, in exchange for his services, he will give Mo information about a woman. Tom says goodbye to Oliver and reminds him to erase any evidence of their mission before he leaves the safe house. Tom reaches Dubai safely, but his flight is delayed. Soon he receives a message asking him to meet someone before the flight leaves. The person turns out to be Roman, a CIA agent who invites Tom to a party at his home. Roman offers Tom a mission in Afghanistan. Tom initially refuses because he wants to go home. Roman promises the mission will be over before Tom's daughter's graduation and offers a large sum of money to help pay for her future medical school. Tom accepts the job. Roman briefs him, destroy Iran's nuclear program facility near the Afghanistan border. Mo now joins Tom as his translator for the mission. Elsewhere, Luna is in her hotel room talking on the phone when Iranian agents suddenly break in and abduct her. She is taken into custody and interrogated by Farad. During questioning, Farad shows Luna a photo of her with her daughter, threatening her daughter's safety if she refuses to cooperate. Under pressure, Luna reveals details about the shell companies the CIA uses for its operations in the Middle East. But when Farad demands specific names, she insists she doesn't know anyone personally involved. Meanwhile, Tom is dropped off safely and picked up by Mo, who guides him to a small, run-down safe house in town. Though the house is falling apart, it works as a hideout. Mo asks Tom about his mission, but Tom gives no clear answer. It becomes obvious that Roman never told Mo the full details. His job is only to pick Tom up and act as his translator. That night, Mo slips away to secretly meet an old friend in a secluded spot. Unknown to most, Mo is considered a traitor by the Taliban, who would kill him if he ever returned to Afghanistan. Even so, he accepts the mission with Roman because he is also searching for his missing sister-in-law in Herat. After the meeting, Mo visits the grave of his eldest son in the desert. The next morning, the secret files Luna leaked are published in the media, exposing photos of Tom and Oliver. Roman contacts Tom to warn him the mission is blown, his cover is gone, and Oliver has already been killed by Iranian agents. Roman aborts the mission immediately and orders Tom to evacuate Afghanistan. Now, Tom is a target for everyone: Taliban, Iranian intelligence, AC, ISIS-K, and even Al-Qaeda. If caught, he would likely be sold to the highest bidder. Roman quickly arranges an emergency extraction for Tom and Mo. An Mi-6 aircraft will be ready in 30 hours. Chris Hoy, head of CIA Special Operations, will assist. Roman tells his superiors that Tom must travel 400 miles to reach Kandahar, all while avoiding the many groups closing in on him. At the same time, Iranian agents learn of Tom's location. The ISI sends Khalil to capture him, and Khalil asks Rasul and the Taliban for support before racing toward the city on his motorbike. Tom destroys his files and evidence, then tells Mo they must leave immediately. But Iranian agents and Khalil are already close. Tom and Missouri drive off, only to realize they are being tailed. In the crowded market, Tom switches vehicles, but the Iranians quickly spot the new car. Stuck in heavy traffic, Tom's escape stalls, giving Farid and his team a chance to catch up. Khalil, also arriving on his motorbike, is noticed by the Iranians. Desperate, Tom drives onto the sidewalk, with Khalil chasing behind. One Iranian car blocks Tom's way, but he rams past it and speeds off. Seizing the moment, Khalil plants a bomb on the Iranian vehicle. After a fall from his bike, he detonates it, then continues the pursuit, directing Taliban fighters to locate Tom's truck. Tom tries to lose them by taking a detour, but suddenly faces a Taliban vehicle blocking the road. Gunfire erupts, but Tom slams his car into theirs, breaking through. Even so, a bullet blows out one of his tires, leaving him and Mo stranded. Under fire, Tom orders Mo to change the tire quickly while he covers him. Mo complains about being dragged into this mess, and Tom apologizes, admitting he was involved in the Iranian nuclear explosion, explaining why no one is coming to rescue them. In the tense moment, they also notice a young boy standing nearby with a detonator aimed at their car. Despite the danger, they manage to replace the tire and escape again, with Khalil still chasing them. Tom then sends Roman a coded message, saying he is heading to Dalaram to meet an old contact. Roman understands and reaches out to a man named Isma Rubinal for help. Meanwhile, Tom continues driving through the night, using night vision goggles to navigate without lights. He tells Mo they are now about 20 miles from Dalaram. Farad's helicopter suddenly appears above Tom and Mo, unleashing heavy gunfire that forces their car off the road. The vehicle is shredded from the relentless attack, leaving them with no choice but to abandon it and continue on foot. The helicopter circles low, still firing, as Farad's men jump out and begin chasing them on the ground. In a desperate counterattack, Tom manages to overpower several of the soldiers. Thinking quickly, he devises a risky plan. Mo will act as a decoy to draw the helicopter's attention. As the aircraft dips closer, lining up its sights on Mo, Tom seizes his chance and throws a grenade. The grenade finds its mark, exploding on impact and sending the helicopter into a fiery crash that kills everyone aboard. At CIA headquarters, Chris monitors Tom's location, but suddenly loses the signal. Roman has not checked in either because he is busy convincing his contacts in the Afghan Special Forces to aid Tom. Meanwhile, Tom and Mo rest in a secluded safe spot after defeating the Iranian agents. Tom lends Mo his jacket so he can pray and shares food with him to break his fast. They exchange stories about family. Mo speaks of his son who died during an attack in Herat, his voice heavy with grief. As dawn breaks, Khalil inspects the wreckage of the Iranian helicopter, realizing Tom is still alive. Before Tom and Mo can move on, they are ambushed by Ismail's men. After explaining who they are escorted to Ismail's camp. Mo is shocked to discover that their supposed ally is Ismail el-Rabbani, a Tajik warlord with a dark past. At the camp, Ismail greets Tom warmly, even offering him a car to continue toward Kandahar. He invites both men to share a meal. During the gathering, it becomes clear that Ismail holds affection for Tom, reminiscing about old memories. Mo, however, stays silent and brooding until Ismail calls out his behavior. At that moment, Mo erupts in anger, accusing Ismail of being a traitor who destroyed Herat and killed countless children, including Mo's own son. In response, Ismail hands his gun to Mo and calmly tells him to pull the trigger if revenge is what he truly wants. After a tense pause, Mo lowers the weapon, saying he chooses forgiveness instead. While waiting for the car, Tom apologizes to Mo for not considering his feelings and for turning to the very man responsible for his son's death. Tom offers to abandon Ismail's help altogether, but Mo insists they must push forward. The two depart in the vehicle provided. What they do not know is that Ismail has betrayed them, secretly informing the ISI of their route and car description. Khalil receives the tip and immediately orders Rasul and the Taliban to capture them. Soon after, Tom and Mo are ambushed and taken prisoner. They are dragged to a Taliban compound where Mo suffers brutal torture for being labeled a traitor. At the same time, Roman and his Afghan Special Forces allies put together a daring rescue plan. Disguised as ISIS fighters, they launch a sudden raid on the Taliban camp. The plan works, catching Rasul and his men off guard. Amid the chaos, Roman slips inside to free Tom, and Mo Khalil arrives during the attack and quickly realizes that the supposed ISIS fighters are actually Afghan Special Forces. He spots Roman helping Tom escape in a car and immediately gives chase. Determined to stop them, he calls on Taliban units and other groups to join the pursuit. As Tom and Roman speed away, Khalil closes in. In a desperate move, Roman pops open the sunroof and begins firing at Khalil's truck. Bullets fly in every direction. In the exchange, Roman takes a shot to the stomach. Gravely wounded, he makes a bold sacrifice, hurling himself out of the car onto the road. From the ground, he continues firing, trying to buy Tom more time. Tragically, Khalil manages to shoot and kill Roman. The chase escalates as Khalil switches to his motorcycle and commands his men to keep firing at Tom's vehicle. The situation grows dire as multiple groups converge from every direction. Nearing the border, Tom's car becomes the target of relentless missile fire. Finally, one missile slams into the vehicle, sending it into a devastating crash. Khalil wastes no time, rushing to the wreckage to confront Tom. A brutal gunfight breaks out between them. Despite being shot in the stomach, Tom fights fiercely and manages to overpower Khalil, leaving him dead. But Tom and Mo's relief is short-lived. Taliban troops close in from all sides, outnumbering them completely. Knowing escape is impossible, Tom and Mo exchange quiet farewells, bracing themselves for what seems like an inevitable death. At CIA headquarters, Chris faces a critical choice. He orders a pilot to bomb the area around Tom and Mo to clear an escape route, fully aware that this command exceeds his authority. Still, he refuses to watch another agent die in Afghanistan. Just as Tom and Mo prepare for the end, surrounded by advancing Taliban forces, the sky roars with engines. They look up to see an airplane dropping bombs on the enemy lines. Explosions ripple across the desert, scattering Taliban fighters and opening a narrow window for escape. Tom and Mo seize the moment, scrambling to find a working car. Against all odds, they break through the border gate. Exhausted but alive, they reach the designated plane just as it is about to depart. Soldiers pull them aboard, and the aircraft lifts into the sky. Their journey of survival, betrayal, and sacrifice is finally over. The film closes with a poignant scene. Tom arrives at the London airport, where he is reunited with his daughter. She rushes into his arms, and the long-awaited embrace offers a moment of warmth after so much bloodshed. Meanwhile, Mo makes his way back to the United States, reuniting with his family after years of pain.